So starting today, I'm gonna post a daily video. And the reason why is because I want to prove myself that if you have the willingness and the discipline to do things, you can really change your life. And I know this because I've done it with previous things. I'm not here to sell you any kind of course or to tell you that you're gonna become a millionaire in a month. But this is a message from me from the past. And also I want to look at this in a couple of years from now and see how far I've gotten. I understood one thing that it completely changed the way that I see life. And I kind of want to share with you. I would like to have your opinion. And again, I would like to see in a couple of years from now, where does this take me? For so long, I thought that I was trapped in a life that I didn't like, but I was trapped and I couldn't get out. And I'm not talking about just the 9 to 5. I'm talking about real stuff. Like, for example, I was obsessed with being overweight, but I never did anything. And I know I'm not where I want to be, but I know that if I keep doing the things that I want to do, I'm eventually going to get there. I also thought that the lifestyle that I had, or the lack of lifestyle that I had, it was consequence of the life that I came from. It was something else outside myself that I couldn't change, like the government, my parents, the ways that I was raised, the place that I live, my country, everything, my friends, everything around me but myself. And this is honestly the way that most people live. And I'm telling you this because every single time that I have this conversation with somebody, they get really triggered. And the reason why they get really triggered is because nobody wants to understand the truth. You are a victim of your own decisions. You are the consequence of the things that you do or you don't do. When I was obese, and I'm telling you, obese, I was really sad and I was depressed. And I was pretending that I was happy and I loved myself because, of course, that's what we all do, right? When somebody asks me how you're doing, you always reply, I'm doing well. Everything is fine. Even though inside you're broken and everything is shit. And that's how I felt, exactly. So one day I decided that I was going to challenge myself. I remember like being in the corner of my bed, all depressed because I didn't have the life that I wanted, right? And I asked myself, what is the one thing that I could do today that could really change my life? And something that I can commit every single day to get to where I want to be. I know it's gonna be a long path, and I know that it's not gonna be there tomorrow because I tried everything. I tried dieting, I tried things that told me that I was gonna get my results immediately. And it didn't happen. So I said, like, what if I'm the problem? What if the things that I'm doing or not doing are getting me the results that I don't like? So I committed to one thing: exercising, going on a walk every single day, easy. I'm not asking you to do a lot. I committed to one thing: walking for as long as I got really tired. I'm not telling you just like, I feel like I'm a little tired just because I want to go back and look at social media. No, like tired, my feet are hurt, you know? And I realized that the more that I did every single day, the more that I could do the next day. Even though I was in pain, like my brain just was developing this callus that I can just go for longer and longer periods of time doing the thing that I wanted. And guess what? Not after one day, not after 1 week, not even after a month or 3 months, but after a year, I saw the results that I started to like liking. I started to understand that I had the control over my body and my mind, and I was getting somewhere. It's fascinating to me to talk to people and see that everybody wants to be rich immediately, right? Everybody complains about these gurus and these courses and these people that are telling you how to do things like that. And we all want for them to be punished for selling lies, right? But I love this saying: it takes two to tango. Yeah, he's a fucking liar, and I get it. I lost money like that too, paying people that it was gonna give me the results that I wanted immediately, right? But also, I was guilty of it because I wanted to cheat the code. Like, you are blaming somebody because they're cheating on you or they're scamming you, but you want to scam the system? You just want to get it your way just because it's you? Like, man, if you're giving your money to somebody, because you think that they're gonna make you a millionaire overnight, then the one that is scamming itself is you. That's it. Nothing is gonna happen overnight. There's no magic pill that is not gonna come with a consequence. If you take Ozempic, then you can have health problems down the road. But we all want tomorrow, because man, I'm gonna have a trip next week and I don't want people to see me fat. Dude, change that. You had a fucking year. You had 6 months to do that shit. You wanna do it the night before you go on a trip? And that's the thing about humans, dude. Like, I remember back in the day when Bitcoin was in dollars, right? Like $5, $10. And everybody was like, nah, crap. Bitcoin is not gonna go anywhere. I met the first Bitcoin millionaire in 2018. He was gonna teach me how to trade. He was gonna teach me how to make money with Bitcoin. I was gonna home sit for him if he was gonna pay me with Bitcoin. And I decided that it was not a great opportunity. I decided to come back to my hometown, finish my career, and then get a real job so I can make real money. Even though he was a proven millionaire. And all the people, even my teachers, were not. I don't get it. Like, I look back and I think about all the opportunities that I let go just by believing that if I did things the right way, I was gonna get the life that I wanted. And guess what? It just pushed me farther away from the life that I wanted. If I pretended that I was this party guy, that all this cool guy that always wanted to drink, yes, I had more friends. But I was not happy in the inside because I was not achieving the things that I wanted. I got married, or I got together with my lady in 2019. By 2020, I remember in COVID time saying, baby, I think we should put all our savings into crypto. We should buy Bitcoin. By then it was $7,000. For some reason, we didn't went through it. Like, it still sounded like a scam, even though I met a crypto millionaire, even though I knew that I was the one opportunity. The second time that I had it in front of me, I was like, you know what? It's not for me. By then, Bitcoin was in $7,000. I could buy a couple of them, but I chose not to because I was too afraid. What if? The what if? Let's play it safe. Let's do things the way that they told us. Let's give this institution all our money because they're promising us that by the end of 5 years of giving you all your savings and going into debt for massive, massive amounts of debt, eventually you're going to get the payout. After 40 years of working on the system, you're going to have 5 years of freedom. That's not a scam? You don't consider that to be a scam? Like, you're not willing to lose $5,000, $7,000, but you're willing to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars to see if you can have a better life? And I'm not here to tell you any ideas that you should start investing. Yes, I do trading, and I love trading because I understood that trading is not gonna make me a millionaire overnight. But if you learn that skill, you're never gonna miss money. You're never gonna need it anymore. It's like a cheat code that you can just print money whenever you want. And it's not that easy. It's not like just log in, click a button, and get money. No. You need to learn what trading is. You need to know that there's risks. You need to know that you can lose all your money. But it's like everything in this life. Once you understand how to do it and what you can do, then it starts to get easy. And then you can start to see opportunities and take advantage of it. I compare it to losing weight. When I was trying to lose weight, when I thought about the idea of me losing weight and getting the results that I wanted, I thought that eating healthy and going on a workout, it was a fucking punishment, you know? Oh man, I hated that shit. I'm gonna need to stop drinking with my buddies on weekends so I can get the body that I want. I'm gonna stop eating pizza or cake and I'm not gonna enjoy it in the moment to get the things that I want. Man, I see it as a reward now. I see it as something good. It's a proof to myself that I love myself and that the things that I want are important. I see people that want to change their life. Like, I had this conversation the other day with my cleaning lady. She was talking about how she wants to make more money because she needs to make more money, right? She has a family and she needs to complete, like she needs to pay the bills every single month, right? And she wants to make more money and she doesn't know how. And she asked me like, what would you do? And I said, I can teach you English. She's Mexican and I'm living in Mexico. She's Mexican. And we were talking about that. And I was like, I could teach you English. And then you can go find a job that is going to pay more. And you're also going to have some benefits like medical insurance and all of this stuff, right? And she was like, oh, that sounds cool. How long do you think it's going to take me to learn that skill? And I was like, man, I don't know, at least a year to have like, be able to have a proper conversation, pick up the phone and talk to people. Wow, 1 year. No, that's too long. I need something for tomorrow. It's like, yes, man. Like I would like to have a Lambo in my driveway by tomorrow, but it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? I would like to drop 20 pounds by tomorrow, but it's not gonna fucking happen. Start somewhere. And that's the whole point of this video, man. Is to remind you that you need to do things that are challenging, that are difficult, but that not a lot of people are willing to do. And the story of the cleaning lady is just one of many that I have. Like, I see people that want to make more money, but when they have free time, the only thing that they do is going to social media, go drinking with their buddies, playing video games. And I'm not saying that recreation is bad. We need recreation. Actually, if you don't have a life outside your job, then there's no point for you to work. If you don't have a life outside your goals, there's never going to be any goal that matters. My point with this is where you put your time, where you put your attention, where you put your effort is what you're going to get. And if you're only complaining about the things that you don't have, but you don't do anything about it, you don't want to change them, then you don't have any reasons to complain when you don't have the life that you want. It's that easy. It's time to start doing the things that matter and that matter to you, not to your parents, not to your friends, not to your wife, not to your cousin, to your teachers, to your boss, to you. Because you're the only person that matters and you're the only one that is complaining for the things that you don't have. It's you, it's your life. Once you understand that you can change your whole life, if you change the way you approach it, if you change the way you think about it, then you start to get the results that you really want. And again, it's not gonna be fucking overnight. I still struggle to go to work out. I still struggle to eat clean, even though I've been doing it for the past 3 years. Yes, again, I'm not where I want to be because I cheat myself sometimes too. And that's why I'm making this fucking video. Because I want to stop lying to myself and procrastinating and not doing the things that I know I need to be doing. And you should too. You should start doing things that matter. It's your life. Nobody else is going to care. If you don't have the life that you want, it's probably because you're lying to yourself. Stop doing that. If you want to achieve, if you want to have a life that most people don't have, like, you ask yourself and be honest. This is the time to be honest. This is not a time to say like, yes, Archie, but my life, you don't get it. I grew up like, okay. And me feeling sorry for you is going to change the way your life is going? The neighbor feeling sorry for you, your teacher feeling sorry for you, the president feeling sorry for you is going to change the way that you live? I promise you not. That if, for some reason, somebody gave you $1 million today, you would glorify it by the end of the month. Because you don't know what to do with $1 million. Because if you knew, you would already have it. We don't know what it takes. And we don't know how to get it. People that got that, people to get to that place, they know what they need to do. People that have a six-pack, they know what they need to do. People that have Lambo is because they know what. Yes, there's people that got lucky. There's people with really, like, they were born in silver platter. Good for them. Kudos. That's it. And how's that gonna change your life? Be honest. It's time to be objective and not to be a victim. If you want that life, you are gonna go get it. You're supposed to do the things. It's not my life. I'm changing my life. And I'm trying to do every single thing that I think is gonna get me to the place that I wanna be. Does that guarantee that I'm gonna get the results? No. But you know what? At the end of the night, I can go happy and say, man, I did everything that I could think of that it can get me closer to achieving my goals. Stop complaining. There's people with better genetics. Yes. There's people with more money. Yes. There's people that got lucky. Yes. There's people that won the lottery. Yes. But even for winning the lottery, you need to go buy the fucking ticket. I had a friend, a family friend from my parents, a couple of months ago. She won a good amount of money by winning the lottery. Literally, like the first person that I ever met that won the lottery. Kudos for you, man. But you know what? She's been buying a ticket for the past 4 years every single fucking day. How much money did she put into that? How much effort? How much like the feelings like you need to be invested into something that eventually is gonna pay out. 40 years of buying a ticket every single, I don't know if it was a day or a week, but it doesn't matter, like for 40 years. And eventually she got the payout, right? It's the same with this. We all complain about the people that made it. We all complain about the superstars, about the professional players. We all complain about the people that made it, right? Why? Because we don't see the struggle. We all think that things just happen overnight. When I see people and they ask me, what do you do for losing weight? Oh, this is what I did. No, but give me the cheat code. Man, the cheat code is going and doing the things that you fucking need to do. That's it. I didn't have a conversation with anybody that, oh, I'm skinny now. Oh, I lose weight now. No, it doesn't fucking work like that. I wish it would. I wish just me thinking about like having a Lambo and $3,000 million in my bank account is just gonna fucking happen. It's not. It's not. I need to go grind. I need to put the work. I need to learn the skill that I'm not having yet. If somebody has the lifestyle that I want, it's because they're doing things that I'm not willing to do yet. But that I don't know. And that's fine. If you don't know, that's fine, man. I'm not saying that you should know everything that you need to do, but if you don't know, go ask and ask yourself, what can I do today? Like again, I see people that they want to improve their life, but they don't do the things that they need to do. Oh, I want to make more money, but I'm just going to be on TikTok all day long because I don't know how to get there, right? Well, guess what? TikTok is not going to give you the insights. And if you see a guru that is going to sell you this with this application in 3 days, you're going to make $5 million. Man, really? Why do you think he's selling a course in first place? Because he's so good at what he does? Or because he needs your money to pretend that he's that good? Man, I don't have a Lambo. I don't even have a fucking car. You know why? Because I sold it. Because I believe in my dream. And if that's the price that I'm willing to pay, then what makes you think that somebody that is not willing to go through all the struggle is going to outwork me or beat me or whatever? Every single day that I go on my workout, I find new people. And I like going sometimes in different time frames because then you start to see different kind of people. And I like challenging myself, challenging them somehow. Most people, when they see me working out, they ask me, oh, for how long have you been doing this? X amount of time. How often do you do it? I do it daily. Okay, daily, so Monday to Friday? No. Daily means every single fucking day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every single fucking day of the week, right? That's for me daily. That's what daily means to me. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do 3 days a week, okay? You know what happens after a couple of weeks? They just disappear. They just stop coming. People don't have the willingness to really go through the bad part. People think that if you do it for 2 or 3 days, then it's gonna get easier. It's this lie that is being sold to us that if you do something for 90 days, then you're gonna create a habit and you're not gonna even think about it, boom, you did it automatic. Guess what? I've been working out daily for 3 years. Not 100%. I acknowledge that. If not, I would already have my six pack and I'd be like fucking ripped like The Rock. But I do something every single day, at least walk like 5 kilometers every single day. Why? Because I understand that the things that I do are gonna give me the life that I want or don't want. I'm the consequence of the things that I do. The government can be fucked. My family can be saying shit. My friends can say whatever the fuck they want about me. People can talk. Everything is always gonna be against you. Life is gonna try to fuck you left and right. But guess what? It's on you to do what you need to do. Nothing, nobody else. I started trading a couple of months ago because, man, finally, after a couple of years, I decided to put $20, $20 into Bitcoin. I left it there, never even thinking about it. I even forgot that I had that account, right? And after a couple of years, I was listening to this guy that I like the way he speaks and kind of trust him as much as you can trust in an influencer. And I was like, man, I have some Bitcoin. Let me see how it went. So I went and checked my account, and those $20 transformed into $100. And I was like, oh, okay. I understand a little now. So what if I start investing or trading, right? So I went into trading, and guess what? The first couple of moves, I tripled my money. Shitting you not knowing what I was doing, trading like a fucking casino, I tripled my money. I felt like the king. I was like, by the end of the year, I'm gonna have my Lambo for sure. Long story short, I lost it all the next day. Because I didn't know what I was doing and I thought it was easy. Oh my god, this is how people make millions. Fuck, I'm gonna quit them all. Really? People that have been in the industry for years, 20, 50, 35, 10, you've done it for a weekend. And you think that all of a sudden you're gonna be a millionaire? I lost it all. But you know what it gave me? It gave me the motivation to start learning how the fuck does money work? What is all this thing about money and investments and forex and where did the money comes from? Where did the money goes? Why are people so wealthy, so invested into not just trading, like investing into the money world? Why? What is the thing that I'm missing out? If you want to understand the world, you need to start asking the right questions and doing things that matter. Nothing is just gonna come overnight. Your life is not gonna change like that just because somebody gave you a $5,000 course. No, because somebody's giving you tips of what you should buy or not buy. Because guess what? Even those people that they claim they have 90% rates, no, they fail. And everybody that claims they have more than 50% win accuracy, it's lying to you. That's not how it works. This whole deal is rigged. And again, life is always gonna find a way to prove you that you're wrong and to treat you like you're the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's get past that. Because everybody has a bad life. And we're not here to compare if your life was worse than mine, because mine was my upbringing and it has my own feelings. And for me, it was the worst or the best. And for you, your life was the worst or the best. Nobody can compete with that because your own emotions were involved with that road. You know what I mean? Stop comparing, stop pretending, stop wishing that people feel sorry for you because that's not going to change your life. In the end, that's not going to get you where you want to be. Nobody's going to come and say like, oh, you're sorry because you're fat? And it's because your mom never told you, oh, poor you. Oh, it's because you cannot stop eating chocolate. Oh, poor you. Oh, okay, skinny. No. Again, it doesn't work like that. You're not going to get the results that you're not working for. So this video, even though it's a little long, it's just an invitation. Join me. Start doing something that matters, but that matters to you. And then it's gonna get you where you wanna be. And never stop. When is when? when you already have all the things that you want. And then you need to keep going because if not, you're going to lose it. If you have a six pack and you stop doing the things that you know you need to do, guess what? Faster than you got there, you're going to lose it all. And that's the thing. It's time to change your life. It's time for you to do things that matter to you, not to prove anybody wrong, not to prove your mom or your dad or your wife or your teacher or your friend. It's for you. This is for you. It's your life and your life only. And if you're not willing to do things that matter, then don't. I'm going to be posting a video every single day. I don't know for how long, but at least it's going to be a month, probably two. I don't know. The point of all of this is for me to prove myself that discipline can beat everything else. The putting my excuses on a drawer and saying, I'll come collect you later, it's going to change the way that I feel about life. Start doing things that matter. Don't be afraid of whatever people are going to say. Because guess what? They're going to talk anyway. If you're fat, because you're fat. If you're skinny, because you're skinny. If you're ripped, because you're ripped. If you're lazy, because you're lazy. If you're making money, because you're making money. If you're poor, everybody has to talk about something. So let them. Focus on you. Focus on your dreams. Focus on the things that matter. If you like this video, just come back tomorrow. I'm not promise you that I'm going to change your life, but I'll promise you that I'll help you stay motivated, stay focused, and stay on the mindset that is going to get you to where you want to be. And if you don't like it, then go watch something else. Go watch, I don't know, something entertaining that is not going to give you anything. But in the end, the life that you have, it's a consequence of the things that you're not choosing to do. What you don't change, you choose. See you next time.